Hey everybody, testing out a new feature today that I got with Shmup Creator. This is in the beta version of Shmup Creator, so it will come out with the next version. There's no UI for it, but let me just jump in and give you a sense for what it is. So here you can see we have basically a shield item, and the shield item is an item that's this one here, and when the player grabs the item, a shield appears, right? And the feature we just got is that when the shield takes damage, that it will produce a sound effect. So here we go. It was a swing, right? And this one, that's what happens when your shield breaks. And that's our player death sound. One more time. Oop. And I was doing some tests here. Yes, super important. I moved away from using HP numbers to shields for the second game to try to create a bit more of immersion. People don't necessarily see the shield at first, but they don't know when they're necessarily taking damage like you would for normally taking damage or dying. So this is that kind of best of both worlds, and I highly recommend that you design for the state. So a couple things here and how we hook this up. So one is you've got your items here in your item box, right? So there you want to reference the name. So we have power up underscore H, and then we have power up underscore H auto death. So we have a thing where we restore shields on player death. Okay, so now that you've got those, it's also very important to close Shmup Creator. You can't make these changes without with it being open. And what you want to do is you want to come to your game folder. So Bulu Studio, Games, IS2 is for us here. And you can also get there on the game box drawer. You can open your directory, but there's a little directory item there. So, and then so we're going to go to our game folder. You're going to come down to game box, and then you're going to look for gamebox.items. And then you're going to open this up, which we have open here in the back. And then you're just going to search for your shield item. So here we have a version where if we come down to let's see, that's basic item. Here we go. Item power up underscore H underscore auto death. Come down to the bottom part where there's sound effects, and then you come over here and you look for force field into sound, and there'll be an equal sign here. Make sure that you don't type any other things. You want to keep the code exactly the way it is. And after that equal sign, there's two quotes. They will be empty for you, so it'll look like something like this. And then what you want to do is you want to put the file name to the audio file that you used for this is when the shield breaks. And then we have one more down here now, which is force field hit sound. And then you do the same exact thing, leave it as it is. And then you want to hook that up. By the way, if you come to your game directory, you go to your assets folder, and you go into sounds, and you go to sound effects. This is where you want to put the sound effect. I highly recommend you use a wave sound, WAV. Everything gets the file formats get what I'm trying to say here. They get transcoded into what the engine wants. I use .wav files for sound effects, so they're high quality audio. They're lossless in this case because we're using them, and then they're very easy to work with. So okay, yeah, I think those are the main things. So then after you do that and you save, which is good, and then you just open Shmup Creator like you would normally, and you should be able to test it. So a happy integration. Thank you, Sonny. Great shout out. Nice having this feature in there. This is going to be great. We've gotten a lot of feedback for doing our playtests in the communities that it takes a little while to figure out, because you're very rarely looking at your player in a shmup. If you're looking at your player, you're probably going to die. So you only look at your player when you're not in danger. So you need even more feedback, and the ear is an amazing device for starting to train that pattern of, oh, I took damage. Let me understand that that's happened, because if you don't have track of your game state, then it's very easy to lose track and then you get frustrated because you die and you don't know why you died. And if knowing that you got hit helps you understand, of course, why you died. So I'll get off my little soapbox of game design, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.